Hello, welcome to my home. It's a beautiful January day. It's the 12th of January. So January is almost half over. I'm wearing a little microphone. I bought a little Bluetooth microphone just because I feel like the audio quality, good audio quality, is hard to find. I'm not sure that I like this, but I'm gonna try it just for this video. I'm not kidding. I just recorded an entire podcast and I deleted it. Because I had this, I tried to hide it on the inside and my hair kept scratching it. Live and learn, I say. Live and learn. So as a brief intro, my name is Abby. I live in a beautiful hacienda home in Southeast Arizona. And the purpose of this channel is just to share my little corner of the world with you and crafts and hobbies and just general goodness, things that I think are good and light and love, and I feel like those are good things to put out into the world. So that is who I am and what I do, and I love being creative. I grew up just being a really creative kid. My family members were all very creative and crafty, so I grew up around it. And particularly crochet. My grandmother was an amazing crochetist. What is a crocheter? I feel like they need a fancy name. A crochetist. She would make gorgeous lace tablecloths, pretty much anything. She could do anything. She was a very quiet person and didn't teach us how. I wanted to learn how. I had a couple of aunts show me how to make a basic chain, and from there I just got the basic gist of what to do with a crochet hook. But from the time I had children, little children, I wanted to start making blankets, and I got into that, blanket making, and here we are. I just want to try everything. I love sewing, I love cooking and baking, I love reading books, I love quilts and blankets and all things cozy and homey. Hosey and comey. My dyslexia. Cozy and homey. And funny. I like funny things too. I like laughing. I can be found on Instagram. That's it. I don't do TikTok. I don't do Twitter. I don't do Facebook. I just do Instagram and YouTube. These are the two places you can find me. I don't have a blog. I used to have a blog way back when mommy blogging was a thing. I was a lonely medical school resident wife. I was home alone with kids all the time with no money. So I started a blog and it was actually fun. And I had a lot of fun comments regularly from amazing women all over. And I had a good time doing that, but I got away from that. I have some fun things to show you, some finished items, a couple of books I purchased, my vision board, some fabric that I purchased, and my blanket that is growing. I'm excited. First, I want to start with this. Oops, it's underneath my phone. Sorry. Ooh. I made a creative vision board. I mean, if I were to make a real in-depth vision board, it would be full of all kinds of very random pictures of things that I want to do all the time. This is not that board. This is just a few of the crafty creative pursuits I want to pursue in this year, giving myself freedom to move between projects, between different methods. Sometimes I won't feel like sewing or crochet, so I can do other things. But these are some things that I think I want to make this year. And let's not forget how fast time flies. I feel like summer was just here. We were just talking about Christmas crafting and what kinds of Christmas crafting we wanted to do. And here we are. It's January's half over. Tomorrow is going to be spring, and then the next day is going to be summer. I feel like that's how fast life is going for me. Anywho, my vision board, my vision paper. And I will keep this somewhere near my bed or somewhere I can see it because I do want to keep momentum. So starting up, first thing is Sharon Holland. Sharon Holland is a goddess. Sharon Holland is a fabric goddess. Everything she makes, all of the colors she uses are spectacular. Sorry, real quick. Love her. I want to make this pillow. Sharon Holland did not make this pillow. Someone else did. I found this on Sharon's blog. One of her followers made the pillow, but it's Sharon Holland fabric. And I think I can get that pattern on her blog, or there's a link to that pattern. It's beautiful. I love the colors. I think I would just pretty much duplicate the whole thing. These are Sharon's crochet edge blankets. I want to make them. I know how, and I don't know why I haven't really got into that as much as I should, but this is the year I think I want to make that happen. And then this pillow, oh, I don't know if it's going to focus. This pillow is a Sharon Holland pillow. I just think it's beautiful. And I want to make them either with an envelope or a zipper closure so I can wash them regularly. I think that would just spruce up my couch and my bed a little bit. So it'll also get my feet wet into quilting. I took a quilting class years ago in Missouri. I loved it. So I did learn a lot of great fundamentals. I learned that I'm terrible at lining things up with precision. I don't know why. It shouldn't be hard. But I struggled, and so I want to work on that with those. And then this blog caught my attention, SuzyQuilts.com. I am in love with her apron. She has a pattern that you can buy. I love that it has loops on the sides, so you only make 2 ties and you make them long, and it goes around through the loops on the side, and then you can tighten it or loosen it however you like. Really like that apron. I also love this quilt that she did. She did some hand tying technique here. It's quilted, but she also does a hand tie technique, and I love it. I love the texture. I love how she did it. So that is a quilting idea that I want to incorporate with my quilting venture. This is a table runner that she made that is hand stitched. So I am going to attempt one of those for my big dining table right here. That way I can make it custom design and make it in a color that I would want, and just something handmade and hand stitched. And I like that. I don't know if you can see the different colors. She used different colors in the hand stitching, and I just think it's beautiful. So she has a really beautiful, both of these women have beautiful websites that are easy to get lost in, which is what I did. And I loved every second. Next up on my vision board is more Amigurumi. I think I want to make her next. I didn't think I would enjoy making these. I've never been interested until I found these books, and I thought it would be too complicated. It's really not. It requires focus, but if you know how to count, then it's easy. It's doable. So I want to make a couple more to add to my little collection that's growing. And this blanket, I don't know. I don't even know where it came from. It's just on my Pinterest board. I love it. It's gorgeous. I love the colors. I love the pink and the mustard and the navy and the cream. I think it's a moss stitch granny rectangle. And this is the year of the moss stitch. I am all about the moss this year. Or linen. I like linen stitch. I like the name linen better than moss. But This is the Hannah beach bag pattern. I purchased this pattern on Etsy. I'll try to put that right here. I'll try to put that information down, but I love this beach bag. I made one in those psychedelic colors. I think I showed you a while back. Why did I do that? I don't know. But look, I did another set. I have a whole ton of these. I think I'm going to make these into, these are for the Hannah beach bag. And really you can use any granny circle or any kind of granny square. I love the pattern shows you exactly where to put them, and they kind of like puzzle piece into each other. But I want to make a couple of neutrals just to have on stash. They make great gift ideas for people you really, really like. But a bag is so useful, and I love the way the designer designed the handle. It's very sturdy, very stable, and I just think it's beautiful. So whether you use it for shopping or going out, and even if you fabric lined it and put pockets in it, that would be really, really beautiful and fun. So I want to make some of those this year. This is a bookshelf. It's gorgeous. First of all, it would look beautiful in my home. It would look beautiful right here, huh? Right in this little, other than that's there to remind me that I need to get serious about more bookshelves in this house. I only have a couple of really junky ones, and I have a lot of books. So that is something I want to work on this year, is getting more shelving in this house somehow. Last two, this is just a picture of a vintage dress pattern that I bought. I really like that dress. I like the silhouette. I believe it's a jersey fabric. I love the 60s dresses and shapes and clothing and colors, and I purchased this fall. I found some beautiful patterns that I want to try. I'm not real good at making clothing, so that's just some way I want to push myself to learn how to make more clothing. So I'm gonna go for it. We'll see how that goes. Last but not least is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. She has an incredible Instagram account. I'll put that detail below. Everything she makes food-wise, she is a food blogger, developer, chef, pastry chef, baker, cook, whatever, all of it. She's all of it. She's everything. She is a food goddess. If Sharon Holland is the fabric goddess, this girl is the food goddess. And I say that after following lots and lots of talented chefs. Her food, her whole Instagram page is, first of all, stunning. Second of all, it all looks doable. And all of her tools are ultra rustic. She doesn't use any machinery. She has everything is handmade. Her pasta is hand rolled and hand pressed. Her whisk, to make whipped cream. Her hand blender, she has a hand blender. That's one of those old fashioned kind. Everything she makes looks like something I would make. I have spent countless 20-minute increments watching her make food, breads, main dishes, desserts, all of it. It's all there. I want to just dive into her whole Instagram account and make everything on it. I'm sure she will have a cookbook one day, but I hope she has a cookbook one day, because I would be all over that too. Speaking of food and cookbooks, do I want to get into this yet? This is one of my new acquisitions, is mastering pizza. I love pizza. Turns out Chef's Table has a Netflix series about pizza, and we have one of the best pizza restaurants in Phoenix, Arizona. So I want to go check it out. But in the meantime, I love this book. It has gorgeous photography, everything you need to know about dough and toppings and pizza making in general. Calzones. the different types of wheat. Oops, I was going to show you this. You know, just different types of wheat and the flours and the purpose and all of the good things to know when you want to get serious about pizza making. But I just really, really love a good pizza. I don't have a stone pizza oven. I don't have anything like that. So I'm just going to have to use my good old oven, what I have here, but I'm hungry and I want one of those. We don't have access to a whole lot of restaurant options here in our little small rural part of Arizona. So usually when we go to Phoenix or Tucson, we try to find something that's unique and really, really good. But that means if I want something, I have to make it myself. So, and that's okay. I don't mind doing that. I enjoy it, but I just gotta find the right books. So there's that. I have showed you these squares. How about I show you her? She's finished. I'm so excited. I already had a little photo shoot with her, but I don't know if I like it, so I might do another one, but I'm in love with her. Her name's Bonnie. She is a bear, but she has bunny ears. She has the cutest, this bonnet comes off. I don't want to take it off because this bow is just so precious. I put on this soft velvet bow, and I feel like it looks perfect with her. I love her little ears. I love the scallop trim on her bonnet. It's just precious. Her little skirt has a picot edge on it, and really out of all of the amigurumis in the books, I think she was pretty simple, on the simple end, which I was happy about, but I really, really like her. So now my little seahorse has a friend. Oh, look how cute they are. I just want to build a little basket with these in it. Is that asking for too much? I don't think so. I know that I will have grandchildren one day, and maybe I'll let them play with these. Maybe they'll enjoy it. I don't know. I'll have to wait till they're done slobbering and, you know, getting food all over everything. But I did not think I would enjoy making these as much as I have. It has actually become a little bit addicting. And I may or may not have ordered a ton of yarn last night. I don't need more yarn, but I don't have the colors that I need for some more of these. And I think the one I want to do next is this little mouse. I think I want to add a mouse to my collection. I want to add all of them to my collection. But I started a teddy bear using this Erinna weight. It's a lot thicker. I mean, look at the comparison of this footprint to So I started making this precious little teddy bear right here. The only problem is I only have a few of these and I don't have the color that I want. So I want to make, let me show you right here. Look how precious. This brown teddy, but I want to do it in a chocolate brown, a darker brown than this, with this as accent. I love the polar bear, but I'm going to make this bear. And I love this book because you can make your animals with a t-shirt of any color. So if there's an outfit you want to make, you can pick your own colors, obviously, or you can make them with no shirt. Like the possibilities are endless. Well, yeah, they are endless. So you can make them just plain by themselves. You can make them stripy. You can make them pink or blue or whatever color you want. She just says before you make your animal, pick your outfit. And there are tons and tons of outfits here, like little dresses, little knight in shining armor. So you pick the animal you want to do, the outfit you want, then you pick the colors that you want to use and go from there. I'm going to do a bear with no shirt because I think I can make just a simple pair of overalls like that little fisherman. I think I can make a simple pair of overalls or a little dress like this one, a coat. I mean, how cute is that? I can do, oh, this little dress right here. I can do this little dress in colors that I like. So I probably wouldn't choose, sorry for the glare. I probably wouldn't choose those colors, but I can just do a couple of simple little outfits for my teddy bear. Like, look at this bathing suit. How cute is that? So the bear can be a girl or a boy, and she has a few outfits. I mean, this coat set is adorable. I don't know that I want to make that. It's so time consuming, but look, the details are just ridiculously adorable. Oops, I'm at a really bad angle. Look how ridiculously adorable. Remy, the dog. There might be a murderer outside, so he's got to let me know. Oh my gosh, look. Pajamas. I think we have UPS here or something. AKA a murderer. 1 second. I had to go calm my dog down, and so, I mean, why wouldn't I eat a cookie? I made these incredible chocolate chip cookies last night, and I got a Fresca. Have you ever had the peach citrus? So good. Anyway, where was I? I don't have a lot of cotton yarn. I have a little bit, but not enough. Not to feed the addiction that I feel that is growing inside me. So I want to just be able to pick an animal, make it, and have the yarn that I need in colors that I would like. So I'm excited to explore this. And I really think this one's going to be big. Like the animal itself is going to be a little bit bigger than her. I mean, already the foot that's the foot. And I'm not even finished. This is the bottom of the foot. I'm not even finished with it. I think I'm on row 7 or something. And then you build the bottom, and then you go up. So I think it's going to be a little bit more substantial, but in this size, I really think the little mouse is next. She's precious. So there's that. Is it weird that I want to just display my little dolls in my living room? No, it is not weird. But I mean, a basket of little critters like this, that's just eye candy. Next up is I want to make a quilt. I want to make a quilt, and I want to do some more bags, project bags. I gave away a lot of project bags over the Christmas holiday. So I want to kind of replenish my stash. So I made 2 different orders. One of my fabric orders was Hawthorne Supply Company. I've got like cookie crumbs on me. I think they're on the East Coast, but I don't know where. Vermont, New York, upstate New York, I don't know. They bought this gorgeous chocolate factory, this old, huge chocolate factory. And it is their couple, a husband-wife duo. And that is where they run their fabric business. So cool, dreamy. You've got to go to the website and you've got to just read their bio. It's spectacular. So these 3 fabrics came from them, and they are just, I washed them already, so they're not fresh from off the bolt, but I washed and dried them and folded them. They came from Hawthorne Supply and they're really, really soft. High quality quilting cotton. I love this fabric. So this one is a Sharon Holland. It's the Shine On line that she has. I want all of the Sharon Holland fabrics. This is another one. I don't know what, it doesn't have the info. I would tell you. Oh, it's folded. Kismet. I love this fabric. It could be a standalone quilt. It could be a beautiful backing, like quilt back, front back combination. It gives me like, you know, Pottery Barn vibes, but better. I hope that's not insulting. I love Pottery Barn fabrics. But I mean, gee, that's so beautiful. So that's going to be part of my quilting venture. This is Amy Sinibaldi, and she does the Nana and Company website. She makes beautiful quilts and embroidery projects. Just anything she touches is beautiful. But this is one of hers. I just like the colors. And it goes with kind of, these don't all go together. I mean, they could. I mean, you could make a quilt and make it really pretty, but I'm just collecting the fabrics I love, and I'm gonna cut them into squares, and I'm gonna play with them and see how I like them. I think, oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. I think the quilt I wanna do is just a simple patchwork squares quilt with my favorite fabrics. So I went online and ordered a few of my favorite colors, and I'll see if I like them, and then maybe I can put in some solids in my patchwork that work with the colors I chose. Just some creamy natural solids, some blushes that would bring it together. So I don't know, we'll see. This stack is for bag making. This came from Spoonflower. I like Spoonflower. They're $12 a yard. And I think the designers on Spoonflower are amazing and talented, but I have a hard time spending $12 a yard, and this fabric is very coarse. It's supposed to be a cotton fabric, but where this is a little bit silky and soft, this is really coarse. I wouldn't put this in a blanket, honestly, but they make great bags. So this designer, look how beautiful. These are hers. Both of these are hers that I chose. The butterflies and, well, this has butterflies as well. They could go together. Do they go together? I don't think they do. I love butterflies. So what is her name? I'll tell you her name. Oh, well, I feel silly. This is not the same designer. My bad, they're not the same designer. This is Hip Kid Designs. Hip Kid Designs. I love this designer. I bookmarked a couple on Spoonflower of the designers that I really, really like, because there's so much, there's just thousands and thousands of patterns you can sift through on Spoonflower. I just like finding, I know it's going to be a home run with certain ones. This is one of them. And then this designer, Lily Oake. Lily Oake. Pretty much everything on Lily Oake was stunning, but this is the one I chose. And I like that they give you the name of who did it. This is another one. I'm not going to get into all of the, I guess if you're watching this and you want to know who made what designers are from these fabrics, I will tell you. I think I was in a Valentine's-y crafty mood because I ordered these. I love these roses. I love these roses. I just think they could be turned into something so pretty and happy. This is very happy. And these are just a softer, this gave me Valentine vibes. I don't sell my bags. I don't know why I want to make a Valentine bag, but the little zippers might be fun. This might make fun little zipper bags for your purse. I don't know. And I could not pass up the bees. I love these bees. I feel like this could be gorgeous hand quilted around, because it's big print. Oops, maybe I should turn it this way. Oh. We're not firing on all cylinders here. But how fun to hand quilt the bee and maybe even the flowers. I don't know, you could just hand quilt. Maybe not as a quilt, because that's a lot of hand quilting, but I guess if you're feeling ambitious, you could do it. But a table runner or a pillow, or I really don't know why. I just love bees. I collect bees. Things of bee culture. And again, I ordered more of this. I've made a lot of bags out of this Indy Bloom Designs fabric. I love her sunflower series. She has so many and they're beautiful. In fact, this bag right here, if I can get it, is part of her sunflower series. This is a smaller print, but that's what I came home with. So that's my seemingly small fabric stash, just kind of supplementing some spring and summer prints so that when I make bags again, I will have a fun little variety. And I love butterflies, let's be honest. So I do want to make some more. I want to have a bag making weekend. That's what these are for. This is for quilting. I want to make a quilt. I want to make everything. Moving on. I love that. Look at this blanket coming along. Moss stitch. Dandelion and Dogwood yarn. I hope I'm not bumping this. I'm just so sorry. If we're just testing this out. If it's a rough go, I won't use this anymore, but I'm trying to come up with a solution. Look at that. Look how gorgeous these yarns are. And it is this big now. I do wish I had made it a little bit wider. But my solution is going to be either take the big skein and put a thick edge, you know, kind of make it a little abstract, and then do a border, or just get a neutral color of sparkle sock and give myself, you know, some width and then do a border with this. I'm just going to have to wait and see what becomes of it, but this is where I'm at the latest. We've gone through the soft pinks and the light colors. I love this dusty pink, and I really love this one. This pink right here. On the mini skein, it looked pretty, but as I started working it into the rows, it just grew on me, these speckles. But I am currently on this gorgeous purple plum color, and there it is. These are two different. This is a different speckle yarn. The plum color is just this little strip right here. I don't know if you can tell the different colors, but that has been so fun. And I don't get bored with this because about the time I'm getting bored, I switch to a new color, and I already found another loop. I have got to go in with a needle. That's the only downside about having two strands. This doesn't always pull tight, so I have to watch very carefully. that I don't get these, oops, I don't know if you can see these little loops, and I have to kind of thread it back through, like pull it tight along the blanket ever so carefully. So my beautiful box of yarn is slowly dwindling. Let's see, I'm working on these. This one is next, according to my visual rainbow in my brain. I'm keeping all of the leftovers. I'm sure I'll find something fun to do with them. So we're moving from the soft pinks into the purpley pinks into the corally pinks next, and then the yellows and corals. It's gonna be fun. I have really, really enjoyed just the colors, the variations in the yarn, and the whole process I've enjoyed. So between these two, I have been busy this year. This has been my New Year's right here. Kind of fun. So I've got my hands full. In the meantime, I hope you have something fun and creative that you like to do. I feel like everybody needs a creative outlet. So I hope you're taking time for yourself and just exploring something that brings you joy and allows you to create. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're having a beautiful January. I hope you have your own wish list, or what do you call it? Vision board of things you want to do this year. I hope you feel inspired, and I just hope you're surrounded by love and laughing and good food, good company. And until next time, take care.